love the channel and find it useful in becoming a happy retiree. Subscribe today. There's so much that gets thrown at you on a daily basis that it makes investing for the long run. It always makes it a challenge. And I think it's probably harder today than it's ever been, because there's more news media in your face that is more opinionated than it's ever been. So the media today, whether you watch Fox News or Fox Business, or you watch CNN or MSNBC, and those are two news organizations that are very much on opposite ends of the political spectrum. They're very the political debate weighs heavily on what their analysis says for the economy, and what you should be worried about is trying to depoliticize economic news. Because if you look through this with a political lens, then you're always going to let your feelings about politics influence how you think the economy is going to do. And I've seen that go wrong many, many times. I've gotten lots of hate mail this year because saying that I think the economy is going to do well. Folks look at that and they say, well, you're saying the economy is going to do well because of tax cuts, and tax cuts are done by the GOP. Ipso facto, you must be a Trump lover supporter. How dare you? And again, there's a lot of different media outlets I contribute to. Obviously, here WSB Radio, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. So there's maybe there's a wide variety of folks reading that. And as much as I stay away from politics, what is now economics today is now construed of what your politics may be. So what I try to do and will continue to do on Money Matters is stay objective. And my objective opinion is, and it's been this way since I've been, as long as I can remember in my entire life, the way I look at how large and small business will function. I will look at how the economics of individual families in America will function. And from what I can see over the next 2018, there are a lot of really strong economic tailwinds that haven't even taken off yet. You know, the list of companies that are giving out bonuses and raising wages, which is a permanent change, a structural change. Those are massive fundamental changes that are just starting to happen. Paychecks in America haven't really even started to adjust yet. It won't be till February till most families in America start to see higher paychecks. Walmart, how many people does Walmart employ in the United States? You probably say to yourself, I don't know, a couple 100,000, maybe 1.4 million jobs just in America. Imagine raising wages for that entire 1.4 million workers. That's not a rounding error. Those are real structural economic changes, and that's just beginning, as Walmart announced this only about a week and a half ago, raising wages for their worker population. You're going to continue to see that's almost corporate peer pressure. Hey, Walmart did this, and Target did that, and all these banks did this for their workers. What are we doing? What are we doing for our people? So there's this positive peer pressure that I'm seeing on companies to do something with these tax cuts. And they're not doing it just for PR. They're doing it because they're investing in their worker base. They're investing in employment, and that keeps them competitive. So they're not doing it just out of love. They're not doing it out of benevolence. These aren't charitable organizations. They're doing it because it's good for the future of their business as well. And this new tax reform is allowing them to make some of these structural changes to invest in their workers. And I think that's a good thing in the economy. And it's just in the very beginning stages of starting to play out. Ryan, Ely, do we have a prize pack? We'll go to quick news, weather, traffic, and then we'll come back. That's what we'll do. Quick news, weather, traffic, then we'll come back with the WSB weekend prize pack. You're listening to Money Matters. Find me and the Money Matters team at wesmoss.com. Those emails come straight to me and the Money Matters team. Stay tuned. More Money Matters straight ahead.
Now, here's more great money and investment advice from certified financial planner Wes Moss.
Good morning. Welcome back to Money Matters. So big run up, obviously. Last year, 22%. Another big run up for this year. The Russell 3000 index, which covers almost the entire U.S. market, call it 98, 99% of the U.S. market, worth $30 trillion today. $30 trillion. Since Donald Trump elected, that's added about $6.5 trillion to the Russell 3000. That's about half. So just in this 1 year period of time, that's about half the entire gain that we saw under the Obama administration's 8 entire years. The other staggering number, Apple valued now at over $900 billion. That's $900 billion, getting close to $1 trillion, about 3% of the nation's total market cap. As we wrap up today, remember that you're going to continue to see these arguments about where we head in markets, and you've got to understand that so much of this is just short-term conjecture. You've got to look through. What really matters is the long-term direction of the U.S. economy, the U.S. stock market. And I think that we're just getting started, as some of these benefits from tax reform have barely made an impact yet, but will. Hi, I'm Wes Moss, and thanks for taking a minute to hear about what's so different about my new book, You Can Retire Sooner Than You Think. So unlike other retirement books, this book will give you a step-by-step guide, whether you're in your 20s or 30s or 40s or 50s, to learn from what these successful and happy retirees did to get there. I hope you enjoy the book, but more importantly, I know that it'll help you retire sooner than you think.